You are listening to the EVP Podcast.
Hey, guess what, everybody? It's the EVP Podcast, and I am one of your hosts, Ghosty.
And I'm Beaker.
And we're back after all the holidays are over now, except what's coming up? Love Day?
I think the Love Day is like next week or the week after.
Are we past it yet?
No. We'll be past it on my episode.
Okay.
But not on yours. No, we're not. We're almost to Love Day.
Well,
it'll be like 2 weeks from now.
I'm talking about Love Day because do you know that feeling in your head whenever you get somebody just like you just think about somebody all of a sudden and you're about to call them and then they call you, or you call them and they are like, holy shit, I was just in the middle of texting you.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times. I've actually also had it happen where I've called somebody. They weren't like gonna call me or they weren't like gonna text me, but they were having a conversation about me.
Yeah.
And so I called, obviously I don't know they're talking about me, right? But I call them and I get the, hey, were your ears burning?
Yeah, I'll get that. Or could you hear us talking about you or something?
Right.
Yeah, too much. But like, it almost seems like when you're connected with somebody, you're able to do that. And if you've done that quite a bit of times in your life and think it's just a weird situation, didn't know that there's a name for it. There's a name for it.
There's a name for it. So like when I've started to text somebody and as I'm in the middle of texting, they call me.
Yeah.
So there's a name for that.
Yeah, there sure is.
What is it?
Quantum entanglement.
Quantum entanglement. This is new to me. I've never heard this term. Well, so obviously we both had this experience before, but I didn't know that there was like an actual scientific, quote unquote, scientific name for it.
I didn't either, and it blew my mind. And I'm like, I gotta tell everybody. I gotta tell everybody about this.
Everybody.
Quantum entanglement.
Yeah.
So, Beaker, explain quantum entanglement, but do it like you're calming someone who just saw a ghost.
I don't want to.
I wouldn't either.
Well, okay. What?
Quantum entanglement.
Like someone that just saw a ghost.
Yeah, I don't know why.
How many people do you know that have like legit seen a ghost?
A handful.
A handful. Outside of like mediums that we know, right? Mm-hmm. I know like 3 or 4. I mean, we've been investigating for 10 years.
It's the
plus
seeing
years.
them that's, yeah.
It's a little weird at first,
Experiencing
right?
them.
I mean, I remember the first time I saw a ghost.
I remember my first time.
3:00 in the morning in my kitchen. It was a little unsettling, seeing a 7-year-old girl in my kitchen. Not something you expect. So, if you want me to put it to someone as the first time they saw a ghost, I guess I would say something along the lines of quantum entanglement. It happens when 2 particles become linked so deeply that whatever happens to one immediately affects the other.
Immediately?
Immediately.
As in?
No delay.
Instantly?
Instantly.
So, I heard this shit's like it's like a no buffering wheel of doom.
Yeah.
Like you measure one particle and bam, the other one updates. It's almost like they're, even if they're light years away, they know what one's doing.
That's because the universe is kind of a clingy bitch.
Extremely.
Very clingy.
Yeah. So, I demand an analogy and make it cursed.
What? All right, 2 haunted grifter dice. You separate them across dimensions.
Naturally.
Okay, you roll 1. It lands on 6. Instantly, the other one, even though it's locked in a vault in space, guarded by raccoons, also lands on 6.
No, it's a 1.
Is it 1?
It's a 1. It's opposite. Nope. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
One lands on 6, the other one goes on 1. Your analogy sucks.
It sure does. I don't know what I'm talking about.
But anyways,
analogies, I don't understand.
Okay. So, but these things are communicating.
It's like being thrown on the bus.
And the way they're communicating is like an automatic update from one to the other.
Yeah, not really.
Well,
that's the scary part. They're not communicating. They just know.
Yeah, reality just knows things.
Yep.
So, Einstein, he has a name for it.
Okay.
He says, he says this whole thing violates his vibe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he hated it because it looked like information was traveling faster than light.
It's a felony in physics is what it is.
Straight to physics gel, damn it.
So, he called this thing? He called it a spooky action at a distance.
Yeah, which fits the EVP podcast alarmingly well, apparently.
Yeah,
It fits our show well.
Scared and
fascinated. I think in this case, he was actually scared and fascinated.
Yeah, I say that would fit it better than the way he said it. He didn't know how to say it right yet.
Well, that's because it wasn't
was
a
he
thing.
even speaking English?
No, because Scared and Fascinated has only been around for about 4 years.
That's right.
5 years? I don't know. 4 or 5 years.
3, 4.
Whenever we talked about Hans Holzer. He was the original Scared and Fascinated. He just didn't tell anybody.
In the 2020s. I was somewhere in the 2020s. So, is this real or a mass hallucination? The important question, is this real, or did physicists gaslight us for a century?
No, I'm pretty sure it's real. Repeated experiments have actually confirmed this.
And what did the universe say?
Well...
Surprise, nerds!
What?
That's what it said.
Yeah, surprise, nerds. Look, there's no hidden tricks. There's no secret message. It's just pure, unfiltered weirdness.
The reality officially haunted.
Okay.
So, why this matters? Why should we care, Beaker?
Well, we should care because entanglement powers quantum computers, regular computers crying.
I guess they're crying.
Computers crying. They're little bitches.
You can put that voice. You can put that sound effects in there somehow.
Wah, wah.
Computers crying.
Okay. There's quantum encryption and quantum teleportation.
Yeah, you can put some crying sounds in there.
Hackers also crying.
But not people.
No, not people.
Every time I hope.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, final question. What does quantum entanglement say? What does it say about reality?
Well, apparently, the universe isn't made of independent pieces. At the deepest level, everything may be connected.
So we're all tangled together in this big cosmic orgy.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty accurate, I'd say.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
All right. Well, I guess that's all that. What else do you think about it when it comes to quantum entanglement?
Okay,
have you had any other experiences?
I've never experienced the opposite effects with dice, right? Where I roll a 1 and you roll a 6 without them knowing. I don't know how that would be. I think it would be more impressive, if you will, if we both rolled the same number. Like I'm downstairs, you're up here in the lounge,
and then you're thinking about calling me up here, and I just run up here. Like, did you call my name? You're like, no, I was about to.
Exactly. Uh-huh. Or it's like, hey, I'm fucking jonesing some, Houston hot chicken, right? And all of a sudden you show up with Houston hot chicken, with the cheese chicken, because that's what I like.
Because I know your body now.
You do. Not as well as Caden does, apparently. But you're getting close. I did have this happen the other day, though. So I was at work, and I was on the phone with my friend that was in town, and I was like, hey, dude, we should go get Raising Cane. And the guy sitting next to me in the locker room was like, you know what, that confirms it. I was thinking about getting canes, and you said it, so I'm going to go get canes. So, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this dude was pondering Raising Canes, but I'm like, cane sounds good. And he was like, yep, it does, so I'm going to go get it.
So I had something happen to me yesterday that is a little bit different, but almost same.
Same but different?
Same but different, but still same.
Yeah, the next one.
So I'm at the casino, right? I'm playing blackjack. And I'm, for some reason, calling what's about to happen on everybody's hand. There's 3 more hands about to get that are still about to go through, and then the dealer. And I even called the dealer's card. That the first time I said, this, you're going to get this, you're going to get this. The dealer's got a 4, he's going to flip it, he's going to hit it, boom.
And then, how fast did they kick you out for counting cards?
They didn't. I was surprised myself. Holy shit, did you guys just see that? I just not call him having a 4 under that shit? And he just had a 4? I was like, somebody better pay me for that shit. Is there a way that I could bet on the next one? And then the next hand comes out, and I called it again at the same point. And I was like, he's got a 7 under there. And if you do this, you're gonna take away his, because what card was showing and me saying that he's got a 7, he was gonna have a 16 and would have to hit and bust. And I told the guy at the end, don't hit that because he needs that so he can hit it and bust. And if you take that, you're fucking it up for everybody. And he took it. He ends up busting because he got the card that the dealer would have got. And then the dealer ended up pulling a small card, and then dealer won. House won.
Well, the house always wins.
But how great. 2 times in a row. 2 hands in a row. I called the dealer, had what card the dealer had face down. And, it wasn't I wasn't calling a face card. I was calling it like a number. I called a 4, and then I called a 7. It was wild, man.
Well, would this fit under the title of quantum entanglement, or is this more of like a temporary moment of being psychic?
I was right on the tip of like being a little bit above tipsy.
A little bit above being tipsy?
Tipsy, yeah. I had some Bloody Marys and some screwdrivers.
So you had some adult candy?
Well, I was at the casino.
Oh, well, of course.
They give it to you free.
So were you say you were more in tune then with your gifts of
Foreseeing.
foresight?
Time travel, maybe?
Possibly.
Maybe
You were in the fourth dimension?
Man, maybe I was.
Now you gotta have to meditate and stuff.
Well, I know when you relax your eyes and like you're just kind of like in this weird zone. Like ever? Just like,
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Actually,
I was doing that night. Like I don't know. I was about to fall asleep, and I could just feel I was in this like zone. I just stayed there for a while. Felt weird and I passed out there. And
so
I
you
don't
went
know.
into like a trance.
Maybe I slept and woke up in the 4th dimension.
Or
I'm in the 4th dimension. Y'all are still stuck in 3.
that's fine.
I just got to figure it out how to use it properly
Yeah, good luck with that.
for fame and fortune. To wipe
For
out the
fortune
lizard.
and glory.
Wipe out
Here's
the
the thing.
lizard
Here's the
people.
thing, though. So we're totally going on a whole new topic here, right? So you're talking about using your gifts or abilities, right, for fame and fortune. Here's
Just
the thing.
kidding, never would.
Here's the thing. It's like, so I'm kind of intuitive, right? You've seen this. And I've known other gifted people that have also tried this. Like when I'm at the casino, I try to find the table that like, okay, like intuition guide me, which table is going to give me money. And it never works.
No.
And I think this question has been posed to people over the years. Like, why don't you use your gifts to like, guess winning lottery numbers or, win at
'Cause
blackjack?
that's greed. It's greed.
Right.
And you get your ass beat for it. Spiritually.
Pretty much. But have you noticed that?
Karmatically. Karmatically ass whooped.
Karmic retribution.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get.
But it almost seems like we're not allowed or not meant to use our gifts for personal gain.
No. Only to help.
Yes.
To
I
give.
think so.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to.
Which is why I don't charge $300 for a reading.
Or $500 for a healing.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I won't either.
Free 99.
Free 99. I actually had someone hit me up recently. They want me to come and participate in a house cleansing. And they asked me how much I charge. And I just responded, no charge.
Yeah.
I don't think, in my personal opinion, and if you do this, like I'm not talking bad about you, but just in my personal opinion, from what I've been told by my spirit guides, technically these gifts aren't really mine. Like
You're borrowing them.
I'm borrowing them. They're not mine to charge for.
You know what you could say? You'd be like, hey, you know what? If there's a hot pizza with some Italian seasoning
you want to hook me up with some pizza and beer? I'm good to go.
That Italian seasoning might have some sage in there, see? And I might start things up for me by the time I get there.
This is
that's
true.
all I ask. That's all I ask.
Just throw some orange peels and cinnamon in a pot of boiling water.
Boiling whiskey.
No, have you not heard that before? We used to do that on house cleansings.
Oh, yeah?
We would boil some water and throw in some orange peels, the rinds, like that were dried out.
I thought that was just only in the house that have cats. The homes with cats.
No.
Yeah, get that smell out of your face.
Well, I guess you could do it there too, but we used it to cleanse homeses.
I think I screwed that up too. I think I said something stupid about that.
I've done it in house cleansings before. Cinnamon and orange. There's something about the smell of those two together that kind of repels negative energies.
Yeah. Then you throw some whiskey in there.
That might attract them.
Nah.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried.
No, you gotta-
I'm not going to start either. I don't want to be at someone's house, like trying to clear energies, right? And then like, hey, let me start throwing whiskey and
I
stuff.
drank all the deterrent.
That was the bottle was full before I got here. I promise.
Your mouth's all burnt.
Like, smell my breath.
Well, quantum entanglement, folks.
Yes, quantum entanglement. So, I have to. I'm going to ask you this like every time, mainly because I don't want this to be such a short episode. Any sightings or any activity recently with the stars in the skies?
Nothing I have seen so far, but I also have a friend asking me to go cleanse their house because they've been having some things happen.
We should tag team these.
I'm down.
Okay, so
we can
here's
do this
the
tonight.
Probably. I don't work.
Me either.
So I recently went on a residential investigation, and it was very enlightening.
Really?
Yes. So, I get the call asking if I will come and help with this residential investigation, and it was titled, or they were calling it a possible demonic investigation. And immediately I was a little skeptical. I wasn't saying that like they didn't have something in the home, they weren't experiencing stuff, but lately it just seems like everything's demons, right? That's what everyone wants it to be.
Demons.
So,
Yeah,
and it kind
demons.
of made sense when I got to the house. Not speaking well or ill of the homeowners. The one was actually really cool. Him and I chatted while everyone was investigating. I was upstairs chatting to him about cooking and smoking meats and like how we do our recipes. Like it was, I kind of walked in. I kind of had like a Brandy moment. There's the bell for those of you who haven't heard it in like a year.
This year.
I had one of those. I walked in the house and I kind of knew right where every spirit in the house was, and I knew about two of the three of them without actually having to really talk to them or get to know why they're there. The reason why we were called is because a friend of this family was over. They had this painting of Native Americans that they said looked creepy. In my opinion, looked really cool, and I kind of want to buy it off of them. But I also know that there's a spirit attached to it. But I guess one of the friends was over, and he got 3 scratches on his face. And we've discussed this before on previous episodes. Like when you go to scratch your arm, your face, or whatever, your legs, you normally scratch with your 3 fingers, your index, ring, and middle finger, right? So it's possible that he could have been scratching himself. And I mean, you look at how I'm scratching my arm right now, like it's just those 3 fingers, right? So it is not saying he did this because I don't know for sure. I didn't actually meet the person. He wasn't there. He was out of town for work. And he was near this painting apparently when the scratches happened. So they actually took the painting down and put it in the basement. When I went down to look at the painting, the homeowner was asking me about what I thought, and I said, well, I'm like, this guy standing here in the corner is attached to the painting, and he kind of doesn't really want to talk to me. So I just kind of read his energy real quick, and I got the feeling that the spirit attached to the painting either knew the artist or, like, I just kind of got the impression he knew the person that painted it. And I was talking to the guy about cooking and stuff like that, I mentioned that to him. Like, he asked if I wanted to go down and investigate with him. And I'm like, no, I already know everything I needed to know about that. I actually went down at one point, and one of the other investigators asked me kind of what was going on. And I go, well, do you want me to tell you everything? Or, like, how much do you want me to tell you? Or do you just want to keep investigating? And they're like, oh, just let us investigate. So I went back upstairs. And I told this to the homeowner, that I thought maybe the spirit knew the artist. And he mentioned the artist's name, and I can't remember him. But he said it was more likely that the spirit was one of the people in the painting. And actually kind of, like, talking to him a little bit, I was able to confirm that, like, yeah, one of the the people in the painting was him. And the reason why they thought it looked creepy is because these people were painted with like these like masks, right? And they thought it looked creepy, and I'm like, this actually looks kind of cool, in my opinion. So that one was just there, hanging out with the painting. Wasn't really causing any problems. The main one that I was there to help with was someone that I guess lived in the area, like in the 1800s. He actually shot and killed one of his neighbors over a land dispute. And then eventually ended up taking his own life. And the guy was afraid of like what would happen if he crossed over, which is why he was still hanging around. But he was like frustrated, confused, angry, like all these bad emotions, to where I could see why it would come across to people as it being something like inhuman or demonic, right? Because, you know, when you and I get upset and get angry and we start throwing shit, like, it can be scary, right? So it's the same with like human spirits. Like, they still have the same emotions that you and I do, right? So this dude was just really upset and was causing a little bit of a ruckus, and I can see why it would come across like that.
He was still in the same mindset. He didn't cross over.
Yeah. So this is the guy I actually ended up talking to, and I was able to convince him that it was, well, with the help of another investigator, we were able to help him move on to where he needed to be, so he was no longer interrupting the family, and he could find some peace finally.
Nice.
So as soon as I opened the light, the third spirit actually ended up being the guy that was shot. He instantly crossed, and then this dude, it was interesting because there's times where, like, when I open the light, I always ask the spirits if they see someone that they recognize. I've had one time where it was someone's dog that they recognized. This guy had actually asked me if his herd would be there. I said, I don't know, maybe. So I opened the light, and sure enough, like, this dude's herd, his cattle, were all there waiting for him, which I've never seen before, and I thought was kind of cool. That was like his way of knowing that it was okay to move on.
Move on.
Move on.
Hell yeah.
So it's one of those like rewarding things, being able to go to someone's house and kind of bring them some peace and clarity of what's going on.
Nice.
And help
That's
them
cool.
move past it.
Yeah.
Move past it.
I heard that.
Did you?
Anything else coming up?
Another cleansing. Oh, this one I actually was talking to somebody, and it just randomly hit me. I'm like, there's going to be a residential coming up here soon.
Oh, nice.
And not even a week later, the person I was talking to was like, hey, can you help me with the house cleansing?
Oh, nice.
I was like, so that's quantum entanglement.
Quantum.
I called it a week before I knew about it, that I was going to be doing another.
Because you're connected.
I was super connected.
On the fastest cloud connection there is.
Yes,
Faster
iCloud.
faster than light.
Faster than light. With the
Already.
iCloud?
No, your cloud.
Oh, yeah, my cloud.
Yeah,
iCloud.
my iCloud.
My iCloud.
My cloud. Well, all right. Should we call that an episode?
Sure,
then?
why not?
All right.
Okay, before we do that, check out our social medias at evp.pod. You can find us at Instagram, Facebook, and we've got some stuff on TikTok. If you have a question for us, if you want to know more about these quantum entanglement stuff, or if you want stickers, hit us up at evp.pod@gmail.com. Also, check out our affiliate link to ghoststop.com and buy your ghost hunting gear and go ghost hunting with us, or don't. Buy the gear, though.
We'll have stickers on us if you do come.
Yeah, we'll give you stickers.
Yeah, just ask for it.
Yeah.
Stickers, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Butterflies don't play that.
Peace out, Ghosty.